is Shaun Nordlie, Community Manager here at Hemlock Farms. Going to start with the organizational meeting. It's tomorrow morning, Saturday, 10 a.m., and that's a hybrid meeting. So conference center and also on Zoom, and that link is in this e-blast. At the organizational meeting, the new board members are seated. So that's going to be Brad Dow, Hannah McKenna, Steve Goldman, Jared Feldman, and Steve Kalman. So they're seated and they're official board members as of tomorrow morning. Then we also elect the officers of the board of directors. We set the calendar for the board meetings for the rest of the year. We also set the calendar for the town meetings, and then also any other meetings for the board of directors and the budget hearings. And then we finally we approve the new committee members. Sign up for committees has been in the past about a month or so, so we approve those, and then the new committee year starts actually the following week on August 8th. So be about an hour-long meeting, but again, 10 a.m. Saturday morning, organizational meeting. Board of Directors meeting was last Saturday, and at that meeting, one of the discussions we had was about the elevator at the clubhouse. It is down, unfortunately. We have tried to fix it, but have not had any luck. It's an old lift, and parts for it are just impossible to come by. But what we are doing is moving forward with progress to replace that lift with a new, either a Lulu or an elevator. We're working on that right now, but we've been working with the architect on design of actually the whole clubhouse and some different phases of that clubhouse. But the priority is that elevator area and that front entrance area. We met this week with Township, the code enforcement officer there, and went through preliminary permitting with that, got some notes from him and some ideas on some things that need to be changed. So now our architect is back making those changes to those drawings and moving this along as soon as possible and as soon as we can get it out. It's still going to be quite a few months before we can actually bring this to the membership or get this construction started, depending on what the board decides. But this is a project that's a priority because of the condition of the lift right now and it being down. So as we get more details, we'll keep you updated on that. Board meeting is also the last board meeting for a few of those members who elected not to rerun and their terms expired. So Michael Pachersky, who's been on the board for 4 years, Robert Rodia, who's been on the board for 3 years, Jim Santamena had a 2-year term, and then Mike Spencer, who stepped in 6 months ago. Thank you to all of you for your dedication and hard work while on the board of directors. We appreciate everything you've done to make Hemlock Farms a better place, and I also want to thank all of you for all the help you gave me and the direction that you did during your term. So thank you very much. Enjoy some free Saturdays coming up for you four. One other topic from the board meeting that also was part of members' time was about some division that's been in the community for the past couple of weeks. And on Monday, we put together a statement and sent out an e-blast Monday night. I'm going to read that statement to you now, just in case you haven't heard it or seen it yet. So this is Hemlock Farms' commitment to inclusion. At the July 25th, 2026 board meeting, members of our Jewish community spoke with courage and vulnerability about concerns regarding commentary in an unofficial Hemlock Farms Facebook group. The online conversation began with legitimate traffic safety concerns on Forest Drive. In response, HFCA management and public safety worked quickly to address those concerns by relocating a bus pickup and drop-off location for the HFCA members' children from a house located on Forest Drive to the Fawn Hill Family Park parking lot during hours that do not conflict with Fawn Hill day camp operations. The parents were cooperative and appreciative of the solution, and the traffic concerns were effectively resolved. The concerns raised at the board meeting, however, were not about traffic. They centered on the online commentary that followed. What began online as a discussion about traffic safety soon shifted beyond that issue. As the conversation continued, references to the religion of the bus passengers emerged in ways that left members of our Jewish community feeling unwelcome. It is important to remember that buses are used throughout Hemlock Farms by Fawn Hill Day Camp, local school districts, clubs, community groups, and others traveling beyond our gates. The comments referencing religion came from only a small number of individuals and do not reflect the values or ideals of the Hemlock Farms Community Association or the overwhelming majority of our members. However, when the conversation shifted beyond traffic safety and began to single out people based on their faith, many residents, including allies within and beyond the Jewish community, began became deeply concerned by its direction. Following the board meeting, another post was shared in an unofficial Facebook group featuring photographs of a vehicle accident outside our gates involving members of the Jewish faith in attempting to connect it to the earlier discussion about traffic. A car accident is one of life's most difficult moments, and those involved deserve compassion and respect, not to have the incident used to support a broader initiative. HFCA Board of Directors, our Interfaith Council, and the overwhelming majority of the Hemlock Farms community reject that kind of division. Our community is enriched by people of many different backgrounds, faiths, cultures, and perspectives. Members of various faith traditions gather for religious study in their homes, and Hemlock Farms is home to 3 associate member congregations: the Church of Hemlock Farms, St. John Newman Roman Catholic Church, and the Jewish Fellowship of Hemlock Farms. The Jewish Fellowship of Hemlock Farms has been an integral member of the Hemlock community for over 50 years, and we are proud to have this house of worship within our gates. We believe that our differences make us stronger and remain committed to fostering a community where every resident and visitor feels respected, valued, and welcome. Our Interfaith Council, which includes Christian and Jewish religious leaders, works throughout the year to create meaningful, inclusive events that bring our community together. One example is our annual Memorial Day service, which includes reflections and readings from both the Old and New Testament as we honor those who we lost and reaffirm our shared humanity. The spirit of inclusion is the culture of Hemlock Farms. Division has no place here. To our Jewish neighbors and friends, we hear you. We value you. You belong here. In a world too many people experience prejudice because of their faith, know that Hemlock Farms is your home, and we stand with you. To our entire community, regardless of our religious beliefs, political views, or other differences, we each share a responsibility to foster an environment where every person feels safe, respected, and welcome. Let us choose kindness over division, understanding over suspicion, and compassion over fear. We have far more in common than what separates us. Let us celebrate both our shared humanity and our unique differences as we continue working together to make Hemlock Farms a beacon of peace, respect, and neighborly love. That's all I have for this week. Check out Zappy on the Digging Deeper video. Teresa's got Hemlock Hangout, a lot going on this weekend, including garage sales. This list will be out 8 a.m. Saturday morning, all the addresses and everything being sold. So if that's your thing, it's going to be a fun weekend. Take care, everybody. Enjoy.